Hey, what is going on, everybody? You are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for today, Thursday, December the 15th. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you guys to smash that like button. If you've not yet gotten subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for the most up-to-date information on player injuries, player line movements, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Last but not least, there's three important links down in the description section. The first one is to the free Discord. The Discord is basically an extension of the YouTube channel and is the heart and soul of the Real PG community. 24 hours a day, NBA, NFL, NHL, Prizepicks, Thrive, Underdog, you name it. Tons of value to be had. Come check it out, guys. Like I said, it is free. So, second link is for the paid Patreon. There's a base tier and an all-access VIP tier. You can certainly check that out on your own time. In the testimonial section here on the Discord, you can see some of our wins and what people are saying about the Discord, about myself, about how they've been going. Yesterday, we went 13-2. Paul George was literally our only miss. We smashed over on Thrive yesterday. Go to my props history. So on Thrive yesterday, went 2 out of 3. Had a couple rough losses on Siakam and the Edwards steals, but that is what it is. Over on Prizepicks yesterday was another close to being extremely clutch day. I mean, we had some two-man wins, but then we had a lot of Paul George screwing us. Tell you that much. A lot of Paul George screwing us. So, could have been a huge night again, but you know, you can't win them all. So, 13-2 is not bad. If that kind of thing interests you, the third link for Thrive Fantasy is for you. Right now, Thrive Fantasy and the Real PG community have partnered together to bring you a promotion to get you my all-access VIP Patreon that usually runs $40 per month for free until the end of 2022. All you need to do is head over to Thrive, sign up with promo code capital letters PG, make a $10 deposit, and they will match 100% up to $100. And last but not least, just make any paid play. At that point, you head into the Discord, let me know you've taken care of the Thrive requirements, and I will have you added to the Patreon by the end of the day. I just need to verify with Thrive that you took care of the requirements. With that being said, guys, let's get on with today's plays. So we're going to start off over at Thrive. I lost my 2 plays that I had because I just went to my section. So let's go back. We're going to be taking a look at... Oh, great. All right, so we're going to be taking a look at Dillon Brooks in Milwaukee today over 18.5 points. Most likely they double up on Ja. And if we take a look at the matchup for shooting guards against the Bucks, it is the strongest position against the Bucks. So, and it's still not even great. If we go by points against the Bucks, they're middle of the pack, giving up 22.25 per game over the last 7, and on the season, it is just a little bit higher. But if we dig into Dillon Brooks a little further versus the Bucks, you'll see that in his career, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, he only one time has gone under 18.5 points. Only once. We got 19, and that was in 2018. We've got 19, 16, 19, 31, 23, 21, and 19. So yes, he's right there, but the secondary stats have not been there. As you can see, the rebounds and assists have not been great except for 2 games. Outside of that, the PRA look is no good, so I'm going to stick to solely points over here. I guess you could look at points and rebounds if you were interested, because he has had at least... I mean, in the most recent 3 games, he's had no less than 3 rebounds. So if you want to look at points plus rebounds on here, that's not a bad look either. At 21.5, because, yeah, like I said, he's had a minimum of 3 per game over the last 3. So that would give you some value. If he did go over 3, it would be even value if he hit 3 exactly. So Dillon Brooks over 18.5 points or over 21.5 points plus rebounds. It's the first look I'm going to give you. Second one, we're going to be taking a look at Zion. If he's... Oh, they got rid of him. Okay. Well... They got Zion points plus assist still. We may have to wait until later now because that play is gone. You could always, if you're looking for a second play, go back and just take the CMC promo if that's something that interests you. It's a 20-yard discount on his rushing receiving. Otherwise, you can wait till the slate fully populates and find a second pick. But I definitely would lock in Dylan Brooks over 18.5 points to start. I like Zion points a lot. We can take a look at his assist on the books and see what they come out as. We'll also look at Dylan Brooks. We didn't do that. So Dylan Brooks on Pinnacle, for his points, let's take a look. Minus 107 to the over, minus 123 to the under. So they do have him juiced under, which I find strange because of his history and because of the fact that Ja probably sees a double all night. But no Drew Holiday means a big gap in the defense, so potentially Ja could get loose in this game, but I really do see Brooks as being the primary scorer tonight. So again, short slate, not much to love to begin with, and then we have a not fully populated slate, so there's not much to go off of right now on Thrive. So I'm going to leave you with that one. I feel safe with that. And as the slate populates, check back, guys, because there are definitely more than a few good plays on this slate. You could also look at Lauri Markkanen points over 21.5 if you're interested. Let's head over to Prizepicks. So over here today we have the promotion of a $20 protected play. I would advise you run it as a 6-man because it is protected. You might as well try to max your money. I'm not going to give you my 6-man because that is what people are paying for on the Patreon. So I'm going to give you 3 picks over here that I do like, different from what I gave over at Thrive. So let's take a look at the first half, and we're going to first look at Steven Adams at 3.5 points. 2 baskets. I think we should be able to take care of this. He's got not the best of matchups today, but it's not the worst of matchups either. Let's take a look at Steven Adams on the books. So he is projected at big plus money to go over 7.5 points. I'm still going to be on the over 3.5 first half. I don't see any way that Steven Adams can't put up 2 buckets. If you don't like the look, you obviously don't have to take it. Again, this is a short slate and a highly unpopulated slate at this point. Nothing is too appealing. Let's look at Zion Williamson and his points, not full game for Zion. So if we look at Williamson and his full points for the game, 27.5. This has already been bumped. We got minus 175 juice last I checked on the over at 27.5. So let's take a look what we currently are dealing with. Minus 150 on the over, plus 112 to the under. So major value on Zion. So if you want to take Steven Adams out of the equation, well, we can start fresh and we can take Steven Adams out. Let's start with some value. So we got Zion with some value. Next, let's look at CJ McCollum. Notice also they just had this exact same matchup in the last game they played. They just played Utah. So he is back in a dream matchup, CJ versus Utah. So we got no Jose Alvarado. So we got point guard versus Utah points. Number 1 matchup in the league, giving up 33 per game. He completely whiffed last game with 14, and I don't expect it again. So I'm going to put CJ in for 18.5. Second play. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to head back to the first half, and we're going to look at Lauri Markkanen and his points. So he's hit this in 5 of the last 5. Lauri has been on an absolute tear. If we take a look at his matchup, we got the power forward points versus the Pelicans. $17.75 per game on average over the last 7. Over the season, let me make sure that he is their power forward. I believe he is. Nope, small forward. Okay, big difference then. Let's take a look. I thought the stats were better. I was wondering why they looked funny. Here we go. Second best matchup for the small forward on the season. 24.4 points per game. Let's look at the last 7. So they have improved over the last 7 games. They're giving up only 20 per game, but that's still a lot better than 17 to the power forward. And it's not quite as great as 24 on the season, but you're looking between 20 and 24. We need 10.5 from him. I think it's very doable. Solid 3-man today right there. Zion Williamson over 27.5. We got CJ McCollum over 18.5 and Lauri Markkanen over 10.5 first half points. And that's what I'm going to be rolling with for you guys today. If you're tailing, I wish you the best of luck. And until the next one, peace.